Pleasant day everyone, I'm Zenaida Bantilan and I welcome you all to the chapter 13 about legal aspect in tourism and hospitality, which is tourism and hospitality management education. In this chapter, we are expected to identify schools abiding with the laws from those that are not, identify the requirements in the opening and operation of a tourism and hospitality management program and tourism related technical vocational program, and lastly is to identify the laws governing various issues in tourism and hospitality education. So now let's start with our topic. The curriculum of Bachelor of Science in Tourism and Bachelor of Science in Hotel and Restaurant Management programs in colleges and universities across the country must comply with Trade Memorandum Order Number 31, Series of 2001, as mandated by the Higher Education Act of 1994. This order sets the minimum curricular requirements for the Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management or Tourism. Ensuring standardized education in these fields, the government encouraged higher education institutes to establish a leaderized interference between technical vocational education and training and higher education to facilitate student certification at each competency level and enhance employability. Furthermore, CMO 27 series of 2006 identifies 8 priority courses program for national implementation including BS Tourism, BS Hotel and Restaurant Management, BS Travel Management. The curriculum changes in this program should align with the evolving needs of the global and local tourism industry to ensure graduates are well prepared for employment opportunities. Filipino tourism and HRM graduates are highly sought after in the international hospitality sector, emphasizing the relevance and quality of these programs. The minimum curricular requirements encompass general education, hospitality management core, business education core, major subjects, practicum, and physical education. These components are periodically updated every 4 years by CHED based on recommendation from industry and academic experts to maintain the program's relevance and meet the demands of the dynamic tourism and hospitality sector. Government recognition for programs in BS Hotel and Restaurant Management or Hospitality Management is contingent on meeting CHED's stringent requirements including faculty, library, laboratories, and administration standard. This program necessitates specialized laboratories like kitchen, MAC guest room, front office, restaurant, bar, and computer labs to enhance practical skills development. SHED mandates that administrators hold master's degree with industry managerial experience and the portion of subjects be taught by master's degree holders with industry expertise. Library requirements include a specified number of volumes for permit and recognition along with minimum floor area and library space based on enrollment percentage. In the initial stages, schools offering BSHRM or hospitality management program must secure a government permit from CHED. Subsequently, within 1 to 2 years, they must apply for government recognition to ensure their first batch of students graduates within 4 years. A key focus of CHED evaluation process is on laboratory standards to ensure compliance with industry needs and practical skills development. Inspections are now regulated by regional quality assessment teams comprising academic and industry experts to assess equipment quality, sanitation, safety measures, and the overall conducive learning environment. These requirements underscore the commitment to quality education and industry relevance in BSHRM and hospitality management programs. Practicum for BS Tourism and BS Hospitality and Management program should adhere to specific requirements. Each area of specialization, such as hotel operations and operation, must entail a minimum of 20 hours of practicum. The International Practicum Training Program, governed by CMO 15 Series of 2002, aims to foster academic industry linkage for cross-cultural training, enhancing students' global competitiveness. The IPTP facilitates facilitates practicum training in various companies worldwide to develop new competencies and skills for international employment. The law underscores the importance of practical work immersion in tourism related establishments to enrich students' learning experiences and prepare them for real world scenarios. The guidelines set by the CHED ensures that higher education institutes, training partners, and students comply with stringent qualification obligations and responsibilities to uphold the quality and integrity of the international practicum training program. Monitoring, evaluation, and duration of the training are essential components managed jointly by the training partners and the HEI. The CHED overseeing compliance and imposing sanctions for violations to maintain program integrity and student accountability. Accreditation and deregulation of schools in the Philippines are governed by CHED policies to ensure quality and excellence in higher education. CHED encourages voluntary accreditation system to elevate educational standard beyond the state's minimum requirements, promoting academic linkage with industries for enhanced cross-cultural training and skills development. School achieving level 2 accreditation are partially deregulated, granted curricular autonomy under CHED's guidelines, while Level 3 accreditation grants full autonomy and privileges, freeing them from CHED's supervision. Accrediting agencies like PASCO, PACAO, IACAP, and ACACAO play vital roles in ensuring accreditation standards and program quality. To attain Level 3 accreditation, schools must meet stringent criteria including high instructional standards, visible community programs, robust research tradition, faculty development, exemplary graduate performance, strong collaboration, and well-equipped facilities. These processes underscore the commitment to educational excellence, regulatory compliance, and the continuous pursuit of quality in higher education institutions in the Philippines. Law stipulates that any increment in tuition and other fees across all levels should not exceed the prevailing national inflation rate. The national inflation rate is determined by the average annual headline inflation rate at the national level in the year immediately preceding the academic year for which the proposed increase is intended to be implemented. Regarding tuition fees and fee adjustment in private higher education institutes, the law mandates that such increases must undergo consultation with stakeholders and receive approval from the Commission on Higher Education. This process ensures transparency and accountability in managing tuition and fee adjustments, aligning them with economic indicators and regulatory oversight to maintain fairness and affordability for students and their families. Of 1995, or RA number 7877, outlines provision to combat sexual harassment in educational and training environments. It defines various scenarios where sexual harassment is deemed to have occurred, such as when it involves individuals under the care or supervision of the offender or in sexual favor are linked to academic outcomes. The law mandates employers or heads of educational institutions to prevent sexual harassment acts, establish investigation procedures, and create committee to address such cases. The law holds the head of the school liable for damages resulting from sexual harassment act if they fail to act upon received reports. It requires the promulgation of rules and regulations, creation of investigation committees, and solidary liability for damages in case of inaction by the school heads after being informed of harassment incidents. Further, the law extends liability to individuals who induce or cooperate in committing acts of sexual harassment. It specified various forms of sexual harassment, including physical touching, verbal requests, gestures, lewd remarks, and unwanted advances. The law also mandates the composition of committee to investigate harassment complaints involving representatives from administration, teachers, and students. Regarding punitive measures, the law allows for dismissal of an employee convicted of sexual harassment. Victims have the right to file criminal or civil action against offenders within 3 years of the offense. Offenders face penalties or imprisonment or fines decided at the court's discretion upon conviction. The implementation of random drug testing for tertiary level students is governed by Republic Act No. 7722, the Higher Education Act of 1994, and Section 36 of Article 3 of RA 9165, the Comprehensive Dangerous Drug Act of 2002, with enforcement starting in 2003. This policy is guided by principles that emphasizes family responsibility, parental involvement, school obligations, student support, academic freedom, prevention program, collaborative effort, privacy, and confidentiality. The objective of random drug testing includes assessing drug prevalence program effectiveness, deterring drug use, facilitating rehabilitation, and strengthening collaboration against drug abuse. This approach aims to create a drug-free environment, support students in need, and safeguard their privacy and dignity while promoting a healthy and safe educational setting. Funded tertiary education equivalency and accreditation program is governed by CMO 21 series of 1997 following Executive Order 330 to provide policies and guidelines for its implementation. ATF aimed to recognize the skills and expertise of practitioners in various industries including tourism and hospitality who are unable to complete traditional college degree for different reasons. Many individuals in these fields have achieved significant success as chef, hotel managers, restaurant manager, and travel agent despite not having formal degree. ATF acknowledges the valuable experience and knowledge acquired through years of practical work, equating these skills to subject in a standard bachelor's program. This recognition enables individuals to expedite the completion of their degree, allowing them to obtain bachelor's degree in a shorter time frame. In some instances, degrees are conferred without the need for additional academic units, acknowledging the practical expertise and competencies gained through professional experience. This program provides a valuable opportunities for professionals to formalize their expertise and qualification, enhancing their career prospects and professional growth. Several memoranda related to processing of foreign students in the Philippines, outlining guidelines and procedures for their entry and stay in educational institutions. Some of the key memoranda include CMO 53, CMO 7, CMO 1, CMO 15, and CMO 2, each focusing on specific aspects which such as liaison officers, reports on foreign students, processing procedures, and rules and regulation for foreign student entry and stay. Foreign students enrolled in the Philippine schools typically obtain student visas, may travel to their home countries periodically, rent accommodation, and explore tourist destinations within the country. Schools are responsible for ensuring that foreign students' documentation is complete and compliant before admission. These students choose to study in the Philippines for various reasons, as indicated by interviews with a sample of foreign students. The top reasons cited include the reasonable cost of education, opportunity to enhance English language proficiency, good quality education, recommendation from peers and relatives, and proximity to their home countries. This memoranda and the consideration for foreign students highlights the importance of regulatory compliance, student support, and the diverse motivation that drive international students to pursue education in the Philippines. The guidelines set by TRADE aims to facilitate a smooth and enriching educational experience for foreign students while upholding standards and regulations for their entry and stay in the country. And that ends our chapter.